Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the 777-9. Yes, it's a pretty good aircraft. Well, at least from the looks. And by looks I mean the model, it looks pretty cool. So the stats are, its maximum speed is 510 knots, which is comparable to similar jet aircrafts. The stall speed is 144 knots, which is pretty average. The service ceiling is 13.1 kilometers, pretty average. Well, no, actually, it's a bit high compared to other jets. The range is 543 kilometers, which is rather impressive. It puts it as one of the aircrafts to the higher end of the range spectrum. The capacity is 55, which isn't something to write home about for this expensive and this rare of an aircraft. Also, the capacity does not allow the plane to take jobs to certain smaller airports, but you apparently can still go to Fiskar. Apparently there's no limiter on that. So, today we're going to be flying from Heathrow to Valhalla, and it's going to be a pretty boring trip since there isn't much scenery. Hopefully the Heathrow revamp will come soon. So we're gonna turn on the engines, the lights, and since this aircraft has such impressive range, I feel like that it will be proper to taxi to the taxiway. So we're gonna do that real quick. Alright, I think I've gone too fast. Nope, still on the taxiway. Just almost. You know, it's always cool to look at the aircrafts in the sky and see what they are. This looks like that Russian amphibious plane. I'm not too sure how to pronounce it. Or at least that's what I think it is. Over here is... I don't even know what these are. I can't identify them. They're too far away. Possibly the G7500? Maybe. So we're gonna line up with the runway. And the wingtips, yes. I forgot to mention this earlier, but this plane has folding wingtips. IRL, it's used so the aircraft can go into the taxiways of most airports and stuff. So the wingtips will be raised like this when the aircraft is taxiing, and it will be put back down when the aircraft is flying. So we're gonna put the throttle to maximum, and we're gonna take off from this airport. Alright, let me lower the pitch a little bit so I can actually gain some speed instead of immediately stalling and crashing onto the ground below. Alright, so, we've reached maximum speed, which allows me to climb a little bit more. As you can see, this plane can climb at a maximum of about 55-ish. 50 to 55 meters a second without really complaining. So that's something good to keep in mind. Alright, so we have arrived at Valhalla. Well, not quite arrived, but we're quite close. So we're gonna begin our descent. And hopefully we won't overspeed and crash this aircraft. Alright, so turn on reverse thrusters so I don't overspeed. And also we need to kill off some speed before we reach the runway. Also, I am going to demonstrate a very advanced landing tactic. Alright? So, have you ever been in this situation where you're trying to land, but you're quite fast, and you can't really stop until you get overrun the end of the runway? So, let me show you a solution. So, when you're too fast to land, but you still want to land, make sure you're below 200 knots. Well, actually 250 knots, maybe below 300 is fine, I'm not too sure. And you want to activate the 3 camera view, aka the War Thunder camera view. And after that, you want to point to the ground, like this. This will cause the aircraft's nose to repeatedly slam into the ground multiple times, and because of wacky Roblox physics and some other things like that, the plane slows down faster than if you're gonna hold Z and B, which is pretty cool. So we've done our flight in, let's see, quick maths. In about 12 minutes, we travel 151 kilometers. I can't read, send help. And we made some decent money. You know, some very decent money for that. Alright guys, a little change of plans. I'm actually gonna record the should you get the plane part from Adobe Premiere. So, should you get this plane? No. Unless if you happen to be at Antidro and you happen to have the amount of money required and you don't have anything else that's better than the 777X. Otherwise, do not get it. Just get the 777-300ER instead. And that's pretty much my review for the 777-9. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and have a nice day. Bye!